out here. Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, baby, let's go. We can't wait to be back here at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. It's a park that we absolutely love. They have such a complete coaster lineup as of when they added Pantheon. That was really what the park needed. They needed a standout coaster. They got it, and now their lineup is complete. Park is gorgeous. It's super well themed, has awesome food. It's honestly just a wonderful park. We love this place and we can't wait to explore it today. There's also a new coaster that we're gonna be doing first thing when we get inside called Dart Coaster. I've heard that gets the longest line in the park now, so definitely wanna do that first. It's a new Intamin motorbike coaster, but it's located indoors and it just opened this year. Really looking forward to trying it out, especially after doing the Intamin motorbike coaster at my home park, SeaWorld San Diego. They're kind of sister rides, so it'll be interesting to compare. You excited?
Very. I love this park. It's fun.
It's a great one. Definitely. Look at this already right off the bat. It's absolutely stunning. Yeah, I can't wait for today. It's gonna be awesome. We're back in. Finally, it feels great to be back at Busch Gardens. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I've been here 3 years in a row and it's always a good day here.
And we got a new coaster to look forward to.
And a new credit. Yay.
It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna head there right now. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
This is gonna be a good day. Not as hot as yesterday too. Yesterday was like 95 degrees at King's Dominion. Today it's gonna be much more bearable, which is nice. Here it is, Dart Coaster, and it looks beautiful out here. I don't think it's open yet, but the second it does, we are on. So all over the queue line, there's quite a bit of lore all about the old Dart Castle dark ride that was used to occupy. Now this building is home to a coaster, and I think the way they repurposed this space is really impressive. And it is really well themed in here as well. So I'm looking forward to this. Hey, check this out. On the train, it says Wild Wolf 9684, which is actually in reference to some of the park's former attractions. I believe the first one is Wild Mouse, which opened in 1996, and then the other one obviously is referencing Big Bad Wolf, which opened in 1984. Hey, we're on the front row. You ready for this?
Dart coaster, let's go, baby.
The girls just got off before us, and they said they really liked it, so I'm looking forward to it. Should be sick.
Do you have what it takes to brave the storm?
You know it. Let's do this thing. Woo. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Very
boy.
Nice.
Whoa! Wow. Oh! Woo! Whoa! Woo! Whoa! Oh, those launches are sick! Woo! Oh! Whoa, this is sweet!
Yeah.
Woo! And then look at this, switch track and you do it again. Oh my god, that's awesome. Intamin killed it. Woo! Woo! Whoa! The theming changes on the second lap. Wow. Oh! Whoa! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Whoa! Dude, that was sweet.
Very good. Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Wow, I would like to do that again later if we have the time. That was excellent.
It's like a better Revenge of the Mummy.
Yeah, I agree. It's sweet. That was fantastic. The theming, there could have been more inside, but the theming that was in there was pretty
It's
good.
like Uncharted with the theming.
I think it reminds me a lot of Verbolten, actually.
Yeah.
The lightning strikes and everything. And by the way, Verbolten is not open today, unfortunately. They are doing some maintenance on that one, so this actually makes up for that a lot. It's kind of like another version of Verbolten in a way. Very different theme, obviously. No, that was really awesome. Dart Coaster was awesome and thoroughly exceeded expectations.
Absolutely agree. It was great.
The best part of that ride, as I just said off camera, is after the second launch. By the way, yeah, there are 2 launches. After the second launch, there's a turn that pulls some crazy positive forces.
Totally, yeah. It hits really hard into that, and you can get some pretty snappy laterals.
Yeah, it's
It was
awesome.
really fun.
Good theming overall, especially in the queue line, actually. I think the queue is even better than the on-ride theming, although the on-ride theming does have some cool stuff as well. Again, it does remind me a lot of Verbolten, actually, but mostly dark in there, and very, very cool not knowing where you're going.
Something else too, they've very clearly turned down the AC quite a bit, so it fits the theme of the storm. It feels very cold in there.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's super nice. And when you have a hot day like today, it's great. And what I love so much about that is the technology is actually brilliant. They have this layout. The building that they used isn't that big, so the layout's pretty short. However, they have a transfer track that allows you to go around the layout twice, so it extends the ride length and makes it actually very adequate. And the theming changes on the second lap, which is so cool. That was awesome. That really exceeded expectations.
Fun. I did not expect 2 laps, and I didn't even expect 2 launches, but they were really fun.
So yeah, like 4 total then.
Yeah.
That was so sick. Definitely a thumbs up for that one. We're heading to Pantheon next, which is gonna be awesome. Unfortunately, and this is definitely a bummer, but I mentioned it before, we will be missing Verbolten. It says, please pardon our dust. The attraction is closed while we prepare for Hallow Scream. And there's a lot of people doing work for the thing. Should be awesome when it's back up and running. We love Verbolten. It's actually our second favorite ride in the entire park, just behind Pantheon. This is also a fantastic ride. So I'll be definitely looking forward to that the next time I come to Busch Gardens. And hey, at the end of the day, we were here last year and even the year before that, and we got to do Verbolten many, many times, so it's not the biggest loss.
Harness the speed and strength of 5 Roman gods as you conquer Pantheon.
We're on Pantheon!
We're on Pantheon.
I can't believe this is happening. Last we rode this. Sure. Hi. Have you been on this before?
Yeah, we did it today earlier. It's really good.
Last we rode this in 2022. We came off saying this was one of the most underrated coasters in the world. Let's see if it still holds up. Freaking Pantheon. I can't wait for this.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Whoa! Woo! Here it is! Woo! Whoa! Oh! Not all the way, roll back, here we go! Whoa! Oh! Whoa! Oh! Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Woo! Let's go! Woo! Whoa! Woo! Oh! Oh! Woo! Wow!
Wow.
Oh, it's so good. It definitely, it's as good as I remembered. That was amazing.
Oh my god.
Holy cow! Pantheon is incredible. I think that needs to be talked about more for sure. It's an amazing, amazing ride. Dude, that was amazing. That was so good.
Amazing.
This ride is so stupidly underrated. It has some of the best force variety on a coaster I've ever been on. You have literally some of everything. You have incredible airtime forwards and backwards. You have great hang time on the inversions. You have good positive forces. You have some great whip at the end. You have tons of variety. It's just an amazing ride. And I do want to compare that a little bit to Tautis, which we just rode in France. Josiah's on the next train, so he'll come up and probably talk about that as well. Tautis was amazing, absolutely amazing. And I think layout-wise, this is actually the slightly better coaster. However, Tautis has the theming on Pantheon, and therefore I'll probably end up ranking it a spot or 2 higher. But if you took out all the theming, or if Pantheon had more theming, I think Pantheon would be the better coaster. And it's just interesting that when Tautis was announced, everyone was saying Tautis was going to be miles better than Pantheon. Absolutely just Pantheon on steroids, which never ended up being the case in my opinion. I think it maybe is better. It's pretty much equal in my opinion. It's definitely not a blowout though, and Pantheon is so good and underrated as hell. You guys need to come out here and ride it if you haven't already. National Roller Coaster Day, freaking best way to celebrate it ever. Riding Pantheon, one of America's literally best coasters in my opinion. I love this ride. What was your favorite part?
The whole thing.
You're so close to the camera.
Everything about it is amazing.
That was insane.
It's
I
so
forgot how
good.
good that is. Oh my god.
It's so good. It has
good.
everything.
So good.
What'd you think? Dude, that was so awesome.
Pretty good.
It's pretty freaking awesome. I loved it. And I think layout-wise, it is better than Two Tautas, but Two Tautas has the better theming and overall package.
That's the problem.
Which is why it's probably the better ride.
I told Mark, my predictions were correct. Purely with, forget theming, just looking at it from a layout perspective, it would be Batman and this, then Two Tautas. Including everything all together, it'd be Two Tautas, Batman, then this. So
interesting. I think Batman's the best of the between all the three. In the middle of a vlog?
Yeah, let's go.
Dude, the freaking beast is here. What's good, Brett? Holy shit.
I had no idea you were here today until like yesterday. I was completely surprised.
We've just been getting multiple rides on Pantheon. It's been absolutely awesome. And we got some enthusiasts with us, of course. We got Brett, we got Ryan, we got Blake.
What's up?
How's the day been?
It's been great. This thing's running insane.
Oh my
today,
god,
dude.
it's incredible.
That was the best ride I've had on it. Oh my god.
It's just phenomenal.
I'm sorry, I can't speak. It's my top 3 for sure. I love
Top
fucking
3.
Love, I love this
dude.
ride. It's so good.
Totally understandable.
How the thing is underrated blows my mind.
It's so underrated.
People just say like,
I can't believe
it.
Yeah, people are like, oh, this thing should be running faster, but it's like,
it's unreal. I can't believe.
Velocicoaster's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Velocicoaster overshadowed this.
That is true.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but like 500 rides later on this thing.
Yeah.
Blows me away. Every
Sweet.
Ride. Such a good ride.
Yeah, this is your home park.
Yeah.
And you live in Pennsylvania, right?
Actually, Maryland. I live about
Maryland.
an hour and 40 minutes from Hershey Park.
Okay.
But
Cool.
SFA is technically my home park, but we don't talk about that.
It was great meeting you guys, and yeah, keep on riding.
Yeah.
Keep on riding. It's
Gonna get right back in line.
National Roller Coasters Day, and I know they have the after hours event. Yeah, have fun for sure. Up next is going to be Apollo's Chariot. Last time we rode this, we weren't really that impressed, so I want to give it another go, and I'm hoping that I like it more this time. We're going to do very, very back row, because everyone's saying we need to do that. You ready for Apollo's?
Yeah.
You ready? Hey, what's up, Right Up? I really hope that I like this more than I did in 2021. I've gotten one ride on this coaster. It was second to back, so right in front of us, and we weren't crazy about it. This time we're in the very back, so hopefully we like it more. Whoa, look at Tempesto! Looks a whole lot better than it rides in my opinion, but it certainly looks pretty cool. Roasted premiere. All right, Apollos, give us a good drop. Come on. Woo! Yeah! Woo! Woo! Oh, that's intense. Big course, halfway point. Whoa! That was a good drop. Whoa! Woo! Oh, that's a weird little thing. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Keeps on going. It's a long ride. And into the brakes. I liked it more than last time, but I'm not crazy about that coaster.
The airtime was kind of good.
The airtime was fun. It was better than last time.
There's good moments of airtime, but it's boring.
You don't like it?
No, it's fine. It's cool. It's fun. Pretty.
It's definitely a great layout. I just wish it went faster
Yeah,
over all
me
the
too.
elements. I think.
It'd be fire if it was fast.
Yeah, and you know, for a prototype, that is a good ride. It's good for being the first B&M hyper coaster, but I do think it is the weakest B&M hyper I've ever been on.
Nah.
Yeah,
It's fine.
it's
fine.
it's good, but definitely far from great in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as Mark on this one.
And I really wish I liked that more. That has a fan group. Like people rave over Apollos for some reason.
I think the setting's cool. When you get to the end of the layout, the end of the out and back part, you get that cool river view, which is nice.
Yeah,
So,
and it's
got a
definitely
cool-
pretty right.
cool
It's a
theming.
great layout, for sure. Great layout. It just
Yeah.
doesn't take the elements as fast as I would have liked.
Yeah, it's a little slow, a little weaker, but it is a lot older. What is it, like 1999 or something?
Yeah,
So-
it is. I think it's the original the original, and then Raging Bull opened like a few months later. And I would take Raging Bull far over Apollo's Chariot. Still, nonetheless, glad to have done that again, and I do like it more than last time, but I'm not the biggest fan of Apollo's Chariot. All right, we're in Festhaus, our favorite place to eat in the park. And I got like this awesome like German meal. Lots of meats, and definitely lots of potatoes on over here as well. Which brings me back to Germany. It's gonna be a fire meal. All right, up next is gonna be that big white B&M above us, Alpengeist. And check this out. This is the German section of the park. One of my absolute favorite parts of the park. It's just, the architecture is wonderful around here. Look how nice this is. I'm exhausted, and this is gonna make us gray out. Oh boy. What a view. Here we go, 195 feet on Alpengeist. Woo! Oh, there's the gray out. Oh God. That's so intense. Oh, into the brakes. Come on. Whoa. That first half is a powerhouse. Like, actually so intense.
It's
Whoa.
random places I didn't know I could.
Oh, man. Easily the most intense B&M invert.
Wow.
It's crazy. Crushing positives. The whip on the first half of the Cobra Roll is probably one of the whippiest moments on any coaster, in my opinion. Some people don't even like it. I kind of like it. I think it's pretty awesome. I love the display of power, but I understand why it might not be for everyone. It's definitely a very, very intense ride. We're doing it again. Rider cam this time. This thing is insane. Woo! Here we go. My legs are like numb. Oh. Woo. Woo. Wow. Oh my God. Dude, that is ridiculous. It's just insane. Oh my God, I need a breather, man. It's water time. That was so much. It like sucks the soul out of you, that ride. It's so intense. I don't even know what to say about that. Alpengeist, we just did it twice. It is so intense. Like, that is easily one of the most intense coasters I've been on. Honestly, it's the most intense B&M invert. The pacing on that ride is absurd. Until you hit the second half, the mid-course does definitely sap a lot of the speed in the second half, and therefore makes it not as wild as some other B&M inverts in the second half. But the first half is so insane that makes up for it completely. That is a crazy ride.
It was so intense. I can't do it again. Like, it's just too crazy.
I love it, but I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I've reached my limit. Like, I felt how I felt after I-305 yesterday on that brake run. Oh my man, that thing is nuts. Oh boy, here we go. Whoa! We're on the front row of Griffon! And we found Skylar again.
Yep.
How was Alpengeist?
It was good. It was extremely intense.
Very. Time for a more graceful B&M. This should be very nice to ride right now. And there goes the floor. Here we go.
The power and speed of the mythical Griffon.
Wow, that's an amazing view. Holy crap. And you know we're high when we're above Alpengeist. I think this is like over 205 feet tall. This thing is super tall. Oh boy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes! Oh my god. It feels so good. Feels so good. Second drop. Whoa! 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 That airtime hill is awesome. Whoa! Why does this ride have hella good airtime?
Literally.
Not just the big drops. There's 2 small pops of airtime at the end that are awesome. That was so good.
Fire.
It was so good.
I love that
I like
ride.
that.
It's super, super fun. And an amazing supporting coaster for this park. Also, look at how big the track is. It has to be the biggest coaster track in the world. The dive coaster track. It's ginormous. That is a fantastic dive coaster. I love that thing. And actually, it's interesting riding that after having done quite a few mini dive coasters in Europe, and back at home we have Emperor. It's interesting because I do love the pacing and compact elements on the mini dives, but man, I also love the raw power and speed of those big dive coasters. So it's really hard to say which I prefer, honestly, because they are very neck and neck. I think the whole dive coaster model is really fun though, and very underrated. I enjoyed that a lot. Has awesome airtime moments, an incredible sense of speed, like I said, and it's just a fun ride. It really is just pure fun. Super graceful too.
I loved it. I wish the splash hit me.
Yeah, I got a little bit of water.
I didn't.
I felt a little bit. How was that?
It was really fun. I really liked that. That was my second time doing it, and that's the only dive coaster I've done. But I think I really like dive coasters.
Yeah, I
That's
think
my
you do.
conclusion.
If you like this, I mean, it's one of the better ones
Yeah.
for sure. Super nice to ride that after Alpengeist, I'll tell you that much, because it's all graceful.
Complete opposite.
We came back to Pantheon because we love it so much. This time we're doing a rider cam. It's gonna be sweet, just like in France where we did Tuctaudas. Same sort of thing. Here we go, baby. Let's do this.
All right. Yep, let's go.
First launch. Yes. And back we go. Here's the drop. Oh, yes. It's phenomenal.
It's a good ride.
It's phenomenal. Oh my god. It's like we're just back in France.
It is. It is. It feels just like it.
Yeah, it really does. Feels like a Tuctaudas in another dimension. Or I guess you could say Tuctaudas feels like Pantheon in another dimension. It's awesome. Awesome ride. Well, we've had an absolutely awesome day at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg. We love this park, and Pantheon has been incredible. Pantheon's warmed up.
Yeah, it's insane. It's so good.
I love how close you are to the camera. Skylar, how was your day?
It was awesome. I'm really hot, and I'm ready for a cold car ride.
Yeah, I'm definitely ready for AC. was a good part, huh?
Yeah, and I got a flight to catch, so.
He's got a flight at 10 p.m. So they actually have a coaster enthusiast event tonight. We would have done it, but obviously we got to get him on this plane home. But yeah, dude, we've been all over the place the past few weeks.
Mark and I have been just about everywhere.
Yeah, many countries in Europe, all sorts of states on the East Coast. It's been real, dude. It's been real.
And Mark hasn't committed to this yet, but I am in the works of convincing him to come to China with me next summer. So maybe that is a possibility.
It sounds nuts, but I'm so down if I have the money. So stay tuned for that. That could be pretty wild. We still have one more park to do this trip.
We still have Six Flags Great Adventure tomorrow.
It's gonna be pretty nuts. But weather's looking a lot cooler, so
Yeah, that's
that'll
exciting.
be nice. Yeah, it's actually legitimately exciting.
I'm excited to not have to deal with 90 degrees.
Yeah, but yeah, so long Busch Gardens. Thanks for a great day. Peace out, guys.